A Leprechaun St. Patrick's Day. A Leprechaun St. Patrick's Day. 'Tis a story that's told in a magical way of leprechaun mischief on St. Patrick's Day. "11 tank gods," which are children, were up with the dawn, gathering shamrocks on the old palace lawn. The leprechauns watched and kept out of sight from Fern's castle ruins, where they slept that night. Herself in the kitchen, making good breakfast bread, 5 lovely fresh loaves cooling out by the shed. The leprechauns were hungry. "Let's go see what's cooking. We'll grab a few loaves when herself's not looking." In a flash 2 were gone. As herself turned her head, the leprechauns feasted on warm soda bread. Himself, now awake, down the stairs he did creep. You know how an Irishman loves a good sleep. "La fela ne pareg," he said with delight. That means Happy St. Patrick's Day. "You just put them loaves back, or you're in for a fight." In the door flew the children with 11 starved faces. The long wooden table had just enough spaces. Herself served a feed. Ugh, what a spread! But himself, he was peeved. Quishla served him no bread. Quishla means darling or love of my heart. The leprechauns gathered out in the glade to make their plans for the big parade. "Oh, children, do hurry. Hear the bagpipes and drums? Grab your shamrocks, dash off to the fun." They climbed in the cart, decked with shamrocks aflutter. Old Nettie looked back and gave out a shudder. Through the town toward the church, from windows and trees, the green, white, and gold waved in the breeze. In church they welcomed the wild geese home. Wild geese are Irish immigrants who have left Ireland to settle in other lands, and prayed to St. Patrick that no more would roam. Then back to the cart, down the old Dublin road, through the mountains of Wicklow, the whole family rode. Arriving in Dublin, that city so fair, the crowds on O'Connell Street all stopped to stare. The leprechauns had planned a peculiar switch. The Lord Mayor's gold coach got stuck in a ditch. The parade headed off, as all was now ready, Begorra leading them all, the cart and old Nettie. From the Dublin doorways, how the crowds did shout, "Sláinte to you all, raising crishkins of stout." The bands, crishkins are small jugs. The bands and the floats, all wearing the green, the loveliest sight you've ever seen. And sláinte is a toast. It means good health or good cheer. Past the Grand GPO, which is the General Post Office in Dublin, the parade it did wind. The leprechauns followed closely behind. Himself and herself, with their 11 tank gods, arrived in the stand midst smiles and nods. In Clary's store windows, the banners exclaimed, "Caed mille falche," means 100,000 welcomes. "We're so glad you came." How the Liffey it sparkled on that special day, sprinkled with stardust, lighting the way. Yet the day wasn't over, for the ceilidh began. Now they jigged and reeled to a grand Irish band. A ceilidh is a large dance party. A fine feed before them of cabbage and bacon, set out for a king, and there for the taken. Caed mille falche. St. Patrick's Day comes but once a year when everyone shares in good Irish cheer. The end. Please subscribe.